Nobody wants to cannonball into freezing water, especially when summer is supposed to be in full swing. Honestly, jumping into a chilly pool is a quick way to kill the mood. That is where a decent solar cover comes into play, and this particular 8mm blue model for 12 by 24 oval setups tries to solve that exact problem. Look, handling a pool cover is rarely anyone's favorite chore. This thing manages to strike a pretty good balance between durability and everyday usability. At 8mm thick, it feels substantial enough to handle the elements without turning into a heavy, rigid beast that requires two people and a pulley system just to drag it off the water. It floats right on the surface, dotted with thousands of tiny thermal air pockets that act like a massive blanket for the water. Now, how does it actually perform when the sun starts beating down? On a genuinely clear day, it can push the water temperature up by a noticeable margin. We are talking up to about 15 degrees warmer. That is the difference between teeth-chattering misery and actually enjoying a lazy afternoon float. And what stands out even more is how it handles the night shift. Instead of letting the evening breeze steal all that accumulated warmth, those insulating bubbles lock the heat in so the water stays comfortable even when the sun goes down or clouds roll in. There is also a hidden perk that owners usually appreciate even more than the heating aspect: stopping evaporation. Anyone who has ever topped off a pool and watched the water bill creep up knows the pain. This cover blocks nearly all of that water loss, which also means saving money on expensive chemical treatments. Plus, it acts as a physical shield against falling leaves, pesky bugs, and airborne dirt, keeping the skimmer basket a lot less crowded between swim sessions. Of course, nothing is entirely maintenance-free. When it comes time to pack it up for the season, or even just roll it off for a weekend party, users need to remember to give it a little care. Letting it dry out before stashing it away in a shady spot is key to making sure the material lasts, and folding it carelessly is a quick way to shorten its lifespan. Rolling it up is definitely the way to go. It would have been nice if it came bundled with a basic roller reel to make taking it on and off a one-person breeze, but at least the material is pliable enough to trim down with a pair of regular household scissors if a pool ladder or railing gets in the way. The manufacturer throws in a 3-year warranty, which offers some nice peace of mind for something living out in the harsh sun and UV rays all season long. So yeah, if the goal is to stretch the swimming season from the first warm spring days straight through to the crisp edge of fall without watching heating bills skyrocket, this blue blanket does the job quietly and effectively.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.